Merry Christmas, everybody. I don't care about this happy holidays. Nah, bitch, it's Christmas. My favorite holiday tradition, I make a big bowl of popcorn, sit down with all my family, and I just go, so what does everybody think about the president? How's he doing? Grandma, these non-binary children, should we keep them? Grandpa, a World War II vet, Becky's new Asian boyfriend, should we keep him? Alright, I'm basically running Christmas material on you guys right now. But what am I supposed to do? I can only use this material one time out of the year. I gotta milk it for what it's worth. Sorry if I offend any cows watching this. That was utterly disgusting. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be the last story time of this year. And side note, I hate you people that say, see you next year. Are you gonna see me next year? I'm sorry, it's happened like 4 times today. Welcome to the last story time of the year, a Christmas special, if you will. And I will tell you the Christmas story of when me and my cousins saved Christmas and we stole our family Christmas tree. P.S. I'm sure a lot of you guys are like, of course, the Puerto Rican side of the family. Nah, I did it with the whites. The date was December 24th, Christmas Eve, in the Lopez household. All was quiet throughout the house. You couldn't hear a sound, not even a mouse. That's not true. My family is very loud. And one thing that we lack, sometimes when you have a head of the household who's 100% Puerto Rican, sometimes they just don't see the point of getting a Christmas tree. Now, if you don't know my father, he is a great man and a man willing to sacrifice anything for his family, except going through some bullshit holiday traditions of buying a Christmas tree. My dad is not really a let me make you a hot cup of cocoa, son, with 2 marshmallows kind of man. One thing my dad's never gonna call me is sport. He's gonna make the greatest rice and beans I've ever had in my life, but there's just some things that he just doesn't see the point in it. He has the kind of the tradition of, you've seen one tree, you've seen them all. You've had one Christmas tree, you've had all the Christmases. And you know, in the Puerto Rican calculations, that makes sense and also saves a lot of money. But here's what happens when you bring some whites into the picture. They love that holiday shit. They can't get enough. Uggs, little Christmas cheer. I'm half white, I can't live without it. You give me a little bit of holiday blend, just rub it on my tooth and I love me some white holidays. Now that I've painted a base picture of my family landscape for you guys, whites, Puerto Ricans coming together for a traditional Hallmark American Christian holiday. We hosted a family Christmas event in our home without even getting a Christmas tree. I think my dad believed that the arroz con habichuelas was festive enough. And it made a lot of people sad. They were like, we're here celebrating Christmas. We don't even have a goddamn Christmas tree. We were just looking at each other. You couldn't even, you know how many awkward family talks we had? There's no Christmas tree to look at and point at to get yourself out of shit. You can't be like, oh, look at that one. But my cousin Josh and Jake were heroes that Christmas Eve. Us 3 devised a plan to save Christmas for our families. We know that awkward family talk could have led to World War III. We devised a plan. We said, hey, there's no way we're going out like this on Christmas. Like, we gotta go find a Christmas tree. And my brother Sean, to save Christmas a few years back, climbed up in a pine tree, took an entire branch off. It was taller than a regular Christmas tree. We just stuck it in there. There were still bugs and shit. I think we killed like 3 birds from their nest falling out of it. We didn't give a shit, it was the holidays. But we couldn't do that this Christmas. We had to go out on an adventure similar to Samwise and Frodo and Smeagol. I won't say which cousin was Smeagol, but you know who you are. Us 3 left on a journey to find a Christmas tree. And listen, we went the traditional route. In our defense, we tried to spend money to buy a Christmas tree. We wanted to do it the right way. We drove all over town, but there was nothing. And then one of my cousins perks up and says, Home Depot sells Christmas trees as well. We pull into the parking lot, and to just our luck, we see a gated off portion of the parking lot with a few Christmas trees in it. And it warmed our hearts like hot cocoa on a cold day that I've never tasted because my dad's Puerto Rican and we didn't drink cocoa, but we had pineapple vinegar. But I imagine that's what it felt like. So we 3 kings go into Home Depot. Christmas puns keep up. We're asking people, hey, is there any way we can buy one of the Christmas trees? I know it looks closed down, but we're just trying to save Christmas. And people are like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know, let's go try, we can do this. So we go and talk to like this younger dude who's like, I don't know if he was a manager. And to give reference to this story, I'm probably like 16 or 17, around that age group. We go over to customer service and we're talking to the manager, and us and just these cute, adorable kids. We're just trying to save Christmas for our family. I probably look like a who, my little nose all red and red cheeks, my little mittens. I didn't have mittens, we're Puerto Rican. We don't have mittens. The fuck is a mitten? We just had socks that we would stick our hands through. And we're explaining our story. We're trying to save Christmas for our family. This lack of Christmas tree at our Christmas party could tear this family apart, okay? We are coming apart at the seams right now. And this guy, he just looks at all of us, he goes, no. And we're just like, well, is there any way we could? No, I can't sell you those trees. It's a fire hazard. Something could happen and it could all go wrong and it comes back on me. And I'm like, okay, relax, Boy Scout. Okay, you work at Home Depot. These aren't fucking the nuclear launch keys. Relax. You're selling a tree. It's just a tree. You didn't cut that thing down. You didn't feed and water it, acting like it's a pit bull with rabies. What do you think we're gonna do with it? But he had spoken. He wasn't having it. He told us no, and he started getting rude with us. And I remember I looked at him and I go, you know what, sir? Merry Christmas. But what I really was saying on the inside was, fuck you, you piece of shit. You're ruining Christmas. Goddamn Grinch ass motherfucker taking shit too serious at Home Depot. Listen, my cousins and I, we come from the mean streets of Quartz Hill. My cousins are 52nd Street hooligans, you know? We're ready to die over a Christmas tree. We go park the car on the other side of the parking lot, and we're just staring at the Christmas tree. And I remember we start devising a plan. We're coming up with we have blueprints of the parking lot and everything. We're going through the vents and everything. I don't know, someone had a map of California and we're just drawing on it and everything. I have Black Ops glasses on. I remember one cousin lit up a cigarette and we were just like, so we're gonna fucking do this shit, right? I'll light up a cigarette just to flick it. I don't even smoke, just let's fucking do it. We got this plan and now it's time to execute. Are we ready to go to jail? Yes. Do we want to? No. Do I have a Puerto Rican booty? Yes. Will I be the first boyfriend picked in jail? 100%. This plan has to work. I'm driving my parents' van right now. Jake is sitting shotgun, Josh is in the back, and we have the seats folded down because we're about to fuck shit up. So I race through the parking lot. I don't even race there. I should have rolled up slowly, probably wouldn't have brought attention to us. Slam the brakes right next to the fence. Go, go, go! Josh jumps out the back, scales the fence. That thing was like 100 feet tall. He's just getting over it. Parachutes in, grabs the Christmas tree, hucks it over where Jake is waiting. Jake grabs the Christmas tree, starts shoving it into the car. It's not really going in good. Josh is hopping over the fence. We're trying to get it. We're trying to pull it in and everything. Out of nowhere, from the side of Home Depot, we see their security guard on a fucking golf cart. And he's just, there's like 2 of them in there. Oh shit, fox in the hen house, fox in the hen house. We don't even get the Christmas tree all the way in. I'm just like, Josh, get in, get in, get in. So Josh jumps in and he's just holding the Christmas tree while it's hanging out of the car. Jake gets in and we're rolling through this parking lot with a Christmas tree hanging out of the car. And I'm blowing through parking lot stop signs. I don't give a shit. Parking lot stop signs aren't even real. I don't respect you. And it's like Fast and Furious AV. I'm just like going through, shooting at other cars. Cars are flipping, families are dying. Anyway, hot on our trail. We're probably going like 30 miles an hour. We get to the edge of the parking lot. This is a giant parking lot plaza, by the way. There's about 40, 50 places in this place. So we're getting to the edge of the parking lot. The light turns yellow. And I'm just like, oh shit. The Christmas tree is still hanging out of the car. Josh is hanging out of the car. We're just holding on to it and the light turns red. And the golf cart is right behind us. It was one of those clutch moments where I'm just like, you live or die by the sword. And I hit that bitch into hyperspeed. We went through the red light. No one hit us, thank God. And I'm looking through the rear view mirror while we're going through it and everything and turning. The golf cart stopped. The chase was over. And here's what's kind of crazy to me. Why were they chasing us for taking a goddamn dry Christmas tree? I think they were just excited that something was happening, that there was a heist that they were now part of. I don't even know what they would have done if they caught us, because I would probably been like, yo, we need this Christmas tree. We'll give you $40 right now for it. And they would have tried to take the money, and I'd be like, entrapment. You're going to jail, buddy. We're now out of the elephant graveyard, aka East Palmdale. Shout out. We're home free. We pull off on the side of the road in the desert. We get the Christmas tree in correctly, so now we can buckle like regular civilians. We brought that Christmas tree home in just the nick of time. Everybody thought we were heroes. Christmas was saved. The family didn't break up yet. And to this day, I think about that night every single Christmas. It's one of my favorite Christmas stories. And when I have my own children, I shall make it a holiday tradition that I don't buy Christmas trees. My children must steal a Christmas tree every year. We're gonna go to Home Depot every Christmas Eve and we're gonna steal the driest Christmas tree they have and tell the manager Merry Christmas. I love you.